You know that moment when it hits you. Like, really hits you. You're closer to having kids now than you are to being one. It's such a strange, almost unsettling realization, isn't it? I remember when it first struck me. I was doing something totally mundane, probably paying bills or scheduling a dentist appointment. And it just clicked. Wait, when did this happen? One day, you were just a kid counting down the days to summer vacation, running around the neighborhood without a care in the world. Your biggest worry was whether you get to stay up late on Friday night or if your mom packed the food snacks for lunch. But now life feels so much heavier. It's full of worries, deadlines, bills, career decisions, relationship drama, and responsibilities you never even saw coming. Nobody prepares you for this shift. Nobody sits you down and says, hey, in about 10 years, you're gonna feel like a completely different person, and you won't even know how it happened. Here's the really trippy part. You don't even remember when the feeling of being a kid disappeared. Like, there wasn't some dramatic moment where childhood ended and adulthood began. It wasn't like blowing out birthday candles on your 18th birthday and suddenly feeling different. It was gradual, sneaky, almost. Somewhere along the way, the magic of it all just faded. Those endless summer afternoons that felt like they lasted forever, gone. The simple joy of riding your bike until the streetlights came on, replaced by commutes and traffic. The freedom of not knowing how hard the world could be, swapped for the weight of understanding exactly how complicated everything is. You start noticing things. You're tired more often. You need to check your calendar before making plans. You actually care about things like health insurance and retirement savings. You hear a song from your childhood and realize it's now considered throwback or classic. When did that happen? And more importantly, when did you start feeling like the person who lived those carefree moments? If you're being honest with yourself, you give anything to go back sometimes to feel that lightness again. To wake up on a Saturday morning with absolutely nothing you have to do. To feel excited about the small stuff. A sleepover at a friend's house. A new video game. Staying up past your bedtime. To have someone else worry about the bills, the future, the big scary decisions. There's this ache for it, There's nostalgia for a time when your body didn't hurt for no reason. When friendships felt effortless. When the biggest betrayal was someone not saving you a seat at lunch. You don't want to tell your younger self to slow down, to stop wishing you were older, to appreciate how good they have it. But you can't. All you can do is sit with this bittersweet feeling of missing something you can never get back. But here's the thing, and this is important. Just because you've grown up doesn't mean it's all gone. The magic isn't lost. It's just different now. It's quieter, more subtle. You have to look a little harder, but it's absolutely still there. It's in the laughter you still share with old friends when you finally catch up after months of being too busy. It's in those small moments that make you pause. A perfect sunset on your drive home. The first sip of coffee in the morning. A song that comes on shuffle that takes you right back to being 17. It's in the moments that remind you of who you were, and honestly, who you still are underneath all the responsibilities and stress. The truth is, adulthood is hard. Like, really hard. Nobody warns you about how exhausting it is to be a functional adult. But life still holds beauty, wonder, and joy. It's just packaged differently now. Maybe it's not endless summer days anymore, but it's a weekend getaway you planned for yourself. It's not the excitement of recess, but It's the satisfaction of finishing a project you're proud of. It's not the simplicity of childhood friendships, but it's the depth of relationships you've built with the people who really know you. You just have to let yourself see it again. And yeah, that's the tricky part, because adulthood trains you to be practical, to be serious, to focus on what's next instead of what's now. But you can fight that. You can choose to notice the good stuff. Dance in your kitchen, blast music from high school and sing at the top of your lungs. Call that friend you've been meaning to call. Take a day off just because. Buy yourself something just for fun. Not because you need it. Watch the sunset without checking your phone. Let yourself feel excited about small things again. The kid you were, they're still in there. They're just buried under years of adulting and responsibility. But they haven't disappeared. And honestly, that inner child is probably hoping you'll let them out to play every once in a while. Look, I'm not saying you should ignore your responsibilities and pretend you're still 12. Bills still need to be paid. And yes, you should probably schedule that dentist appointment. But you can be a responsible adult and still find wonder in everyday life. You can be closer to having kids than being one and still feel that spark of joy and magic. The childhood version of you would be pretty disappointed if they knew you forgot how to have fun. So don't let them down. Find the magic again. It's there, waiting for you to notice it. You've grown up, sure, but you don't have to grow old in your heart. And that's a wrap on today's episode. If this hits you in the feels, share with someone who needs the reminder. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay limitless and don't forget to fight your magic. Thank you.